Today, I will show you the combo that kills instantly, wins the game with infinite damage, and the best part is you've probably never heard about it and never seen it. But that will change today. So this seems like a landfall deck because they have, the lands that basically double play, and we keep the Freebooter in case they want to attack with a 3/3. Honestly, so far, I think we are okay. They don't have trample yet. Alright. So they're not aggressive, but they want to go into like the longer game. Okay, I think this is a Sephiroth turn. Like the Freebooter is such a perfect target here. Even though it can block, we need the combo pieces. We already have one of them. Actually, two of them. This is nice, but it's not what we need. Like with this deck, you can win by literally killing your opponent without interacting with their board at all. You know, some of the good stuff about having a combo that instantly kills. Alright, the Traveling Chocobo. Let's see. Yep. Alright. 5 damage. I think 5 damage is something we can tank, especially that we get some of it back when we play the next creature. We have Sephiroth, but it cannot really attack easily. You know what? I think this is the case. Into... Oh, but yeah, we kinda want the Sephiroth. So, okay, I think we play differently. So obviously I should order it a little bit differently because we lost one surveil, but I think this is kinda okay. We just go like this. Do we want to solve the case and find the first missing piece? Yes, because we don't know if on the next turn we'll have a play. And we life gain a little bit, so we are back to 20. Basically, this part of the board is just to help you survive and set up the combo. And we cannot really go through the Chocobo. Now we solved it, so on the next turn we will at least have 3 mana play if we want. We probably will find the first combo piece, but we still need to find the second one. Alright? Okay, so the plan for this game is pretty clear. We need to hold the line as long as possible, and then we will try to find single piece and then we get the second piece from the case. That's why we included them, so, it's easier to find. And let's see how they play. Man, this is so many triggers every turn. But hopefully, they need to split it and no trample. Interesting. Huh. Maybe just take 7. Let's take 7. They won't have trample on the next turn too. Unless this is like a hit that kills you. Very often you can play the game out of this. I think this is a good draw, man. Alright, I think we go for the Bloodwitch. Oh, wait. We can find it. We can find cards. But I think we first try to draw. I know it hurts, but we don't need as much life gain. We need to make sure that we find the right card. Right card instantly wins the game. Yes, this is the card we wanted. Okay. Now we go for this. So we have something to sacrifice. And our opponent, I believe, on the next turn loses the game. Okay, guys, we are this close. Let's take the Beckoner. And guys, we'll destroy one of the top meta decks with this, but we need to survive one turn. We can sacrifice Zealot and the Gorehound. We need to keep one Zealot and Sephiroth. That's fine. That will kill us on the next turn, but there won't be a next turn. So this is good. Man, I think we are doing it. They will be late single turn, and thanks to our blocks, now we have the most creatures, right? So they cannot kill us on this turn. If we blocked, for example, for 4 damage, now we wouldn't have a blocker for 8 damage. So that would really not help us survive this turn. Let's go, some counters. They should put something on else, probably, just to split the damage a little bit better. Right now, Bristy Bill is taking basically most of the damage. We definitely block, so I think it's Gorehound. Man, even if they have trample, we can start sacrificing stuff. Okay, they don't. Okay. I was like, maybe they have an instant or something. This is good, guys. We are going for the combo. And There will be one dead green today. Let's go for warp. It has to be warp because otherwise you won't have enough mana. Let's go for, I mean Sephiroth, I guess. And now we go for this guy. Okay, this guy makes this one come back when it dies. Now when this comes back, man, we also flip Sephiroth, which is kinda cool. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is infinite combo that we can keep doing, but don't mess it up. If you sacrifice the wrong guy, well, it won't be infinite anymore. But yeah, we won. Our opponent has nothing on us, and even Sephiroth, if they kill it in some way, can be basically, you know, reanimated instantly. And yeah, this will be painful for both of us, but we are making it. Most players will realize what the combo is and just scoop, because it's inevitable, right? And then you can find the missing piece of the combo, so that helps so much. Of course, even better on the play, because you kind of force your opponent to react to it. But most of the time we sacrifice it ourselves, just when we want. So let's see. They might burn it. The doll. Alright, this is actually really good for us. We're kind of whiffing on the cards, but in this situation it's not as bad, because we have targets for removal, and this will buy us time for the train. So we want to set it up on the next turn so we have it for the rest of the game. And we'll see. Like, every creature they will play will get instantly removed, at least for the time being. Well, maybe not this one, but we have Menace. So they need to at least have 2 creatures. They can get it with another cake, right? Alright. I think we go for the train, man. Like, this will help us. This is a 1 mana spell for red or white. Very interesting. I think it could be Torch the Tower. And we of course want to pressure a little bit. And so it is. So it is. So we sacrifice just to get the counter. They are fully tapped so they cannot kill a creature. Sometimes you need to be careful with this one, because of course when you turn it into a creature, it can be targeted if they have open mana. And this is a threat. Like, this is the card that you need to keep an eye on. And now we can solve the case. So they might be playing Get Lost on this, which is probably not what we want to see. We are kind of low on value against this type of deck. Like, this is a control deck. Wait, is it? Okay, I guess it's not a control deck after all. But now, okay, this is good. This is good. And we could even try to win with this. So I think we sacrifice. We get one of the combo pieces. Not sure which. I think we just go for this, man. No, Sephiroth. Because Sephiroth is also needed and it can draw us cards. Now we go for Trajectory. It will be harder to trigger. And now we can go for the Gorehound for the next turn. We can maybe sacrifice it with this. So for now we chill. I don't really want to go for this as a lethal, because if they get lost on the last turn, we basically lost everything. But here we can keep using it to, you know, just keep pressuring. Well, hopefully they don't have second removal on this one, because this will be a creature and they have 2 mana, one of it red and 1 white. I mean on the same land, but you get the idea. Oh man, this is huge! This is the dream. This is why we have, like, you know, the Midgar card. Okay, now we can sacrifice it. Please don't kill my stuff. Thank you. Man, this is good value. This is good value from a card. And case, of course we take it. This is a good one. And we can play the land, so our next turn is better. And I believe the train can sacrifice artifacts as well, for example, treasures. So this turn was a setup, just to give us more, you know, more value. But on the next turns we can go super hard. And for now we can ignore the rabbits, right? Man, this also has Trample. This card is kinda nice, but it's 4 mana, so sometimes it can be a little bit clunky. But once you get it going, it's going hard. Okay, we have a lot of good answers. So this can set up the life gain that we need. But I think we start with the case. No, let's go for this. They don't have counter spells. And if they kill this, we already will drain them. So this ordering is a little bit better. And we have cards for the next turn, so we don't need to activate the funeral room. Nor the case. So yeah, I think we're in the decent spot here. Like, I'm all over the place because I'm trying to basically set up the next turns and thinking what parts of our stuff will get removed. Like, they don't really want to kill the skeleton. They probably want to answer case and train. Train is a big problem for them. Okay, this will be kind of rough, but they still cannot attack, which is good for us. Let's see if they know about it. Yep, they do. However, that buys us a lot of time. Okay, guys. We still need the combo pieces. How do we do it? I mean, we swing. That's how we do it. And they won't block. And that still means we get some extra value. Let's go for Sephiroth. And with the room, we actually get quite a lot of life gain with this. And we probably play Virge. Oh man, this is a nice one. The cool part is that you can kinda win with like Sephiroth strategy, but you can also win with, you know, the instant win combo. So you can fall behind on board super hard and it doesn't matter. We cannot turn Sephiroth on this turn, so we just chill. I mean, and now it's solved, right? Because we lost the skeleton. So on the next turn we can find the first combo piece, you know, out of those two that we need. But so far it's going great. And we are still at 22. The Space Dragon is pretty slow at this. And now we need to ask a question. Well, the question will be answered immediately. Let's go. Let's go. And this funeral room will actually put so much pressure on them because they cannot remove this part. Especially that they already lost get lost. Okay. So do we go for the freebooter? No, it will just die naturally. And we also get the map tokens. So back to 24. They will scale, but it won't be as quick as they want. They are not attacking with dragon for some reason. I think we go like this. Yeah, this should be good enough. We just need 2 cards. Or one good draw and we win. Because we can find the second one from this. Gorehound, not good enough. We can do better. Like a land, for example. But can we do it? Wait, this is 8 mana? Bro. No way. I have never done it. No! We're getting all the stuff back. Man, this is incredible. And we get more scries? Nope. We already have you? Nope. Not a combo. And now we can sacrifice this, get another scry, another card, and another swamp. And we're live gaining all the... Bro, we'll just win by accident here. By trying to find the combo. And I don't think we use map tokens yet. We could solve it. That's pretty good. No. Even if they get lost, that's fine, because they're wasting mana. The reason I didn't tutor is that maybe something changed and I will change my decision on what I need. You know? This is absolutely fine. As you can see, they cannot even threaten the kill right now. And they need to defend, man. Alright, good. We just need 1 card. So I think we go for the freebooter, try to hit stuff. Maybe I should use the map tokens first, but shouldn't matter. Nope. Something better, please. This is the first one, and this is the second one. I think we won. I think this is the Yes, they're tapped. This is the cool part. You can literally go infinite damage, and the board doesn't matter then. Sephiroth, in case they have something. Now we go for the Beckoner. We hit this guy. And how do we sacrifice... Oh. Sorry, I forgot I need 1 more combo piece. It's fine, we have treasures for this occasion. So when you forget, you don't forget. Man, this was fun. Alright, we go freebooter. I have to say, freebooter is like the perfect card for this build. I originally wanted to go get, you know, those 1-drops that get back and give you 2 creatures, but then I'm like, man, scrying is incredible in this deck, because that's kind of what you want to do. We already have the Bloodwitch, which deals damage. We have 1 Beckoner, which is needed for, like, you know, half of the combo. So we need Zealot and Beckoner, and that's it. What is this shenaniganery? That must be into the Floodmaw, right? In which case they probably, you know, go Bloodwitch. I feel. It's still good for them. Like, they have a lot of cards, so they... I think it should be Bloodwitch, man. Unless they really want to counter it or something. Basically, you bounce this because it's 2 mana, so it slows down more. But, you know, we don't have the third land, unfortunately, so maybe it won't make a difference. But generally, it's better play. Oh, okay, okay, this was kinda cool. Man, they aimed it. Alright, but we are still fine. I really like this play. That was so cool, man. That is, of course, a great reason to bounce the weaker creature, so the better creature gets vanished forever. However, now they are trying to restock for the next turns, so we will have a bit of free reign over the game. That will help us a ton. Next, Sephiroth is the one card they want to answer immediately, so we don't draw cards, don't get the scry, you know, treasure, stuff like this. But now, I mean, we are getting close, man. Should I attack first for extra damage? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Oh, this is a nice draw. Now if they remove something, we get the cards back. I mean, this is something we need, right? This is the sacrifice engine. This is one of the remaining cards we need. And I kinda like it because, like, we have already the first one. We have the engine to, you know, get the life drain, to sacrifice. All we need is one more Beckoner and we are set. And we deal infinite damage. Unfortunate. And by the way, this might get countered, which will hurt. But, you know, at least we are trying. And then we can play another Sephiroth. Hopefully this won't get countered. Very often they are left with only removal. Okay, this is good. So they basically wasted a removal here. And now we have more stuff. Okay, this is good. And this is good. They don't know how much we care about the Zealot, by the way. If they didn't counter the previous play, that means they cannot counter this one too. They didn't get new cards. No way. Come on. There's no way they would not counter okay. I guess they want to surveil, maybe? But I like the Zealot. So basically they will surveil. By the way, I really like this counter spell. It's not really played too much, but I think it's really cool. And basically they will get better draw, but they still need to answer 3 creatures in some way. And of course we'll push some damage. And when they tap, we go for Sephiroth and kill stuff. Man, it's rough to go around those decks, but I think we're on a good tracks here. Those convictions are amazing. Whenever your opponent tries to remove stuff and you just sacrifice it in response and get 100% of value, that puts you so much ahead. Yeah, it seems like it. So it's probably just a pure Dimir control of Monument, Rapture, and they need one more turn. Which honestly will be a bit scary. Alright, shoot the Sheriff. On the sacrifice guy, huh? Alright, you got it. You got it, bro. We're dealing some damage, but it won't be enough to win. So it shouldn't matter too much. This could be a Drowner, so let's see how they play. I don't think this should be a Drowner deck, but you know, you never know. You know that you never know. Let's go Sephiroth. We have a great sacrifice target and good way to save it if they want to, you know, go for removal. By the way, you should not highlight the target before you get the trigger. Now you show your opponent what exactly you want to do. I think this is fine. Like, I actually want the trigger more than Sephiroth. And we can replay it if we care. This is not the card you want. You want one of the combo pieces. Do we replace Sephiroth? I think we chill for one turn. We kind of want to save the treasure, make sure that we have those convictions. You know, in case they do stuff. They are down to 2 cards, and this is not a good board for Rapture. So we can kind of use it to our advantage. We are not attacking with anything new, so we might start with this. No interaction. Let's see priority. Okay, so we know they don't have removal at instant speed and no counter spells. That's massive. And now we can solve the case. Dimir cannot really answer this stuff. We deal some extra damage, we draw cards. The card will be bad, but it's still a card. Down to 8. And now we can still sacrifice something in response, and we have solving. So on the next turn, I believe we can win the game. No, we don't have the sacrifice engine. We can sacrifice a little bit, but not forever. Here's the Rapture. Let's go like this. I think it's a little bit better, right? Because here it's the wording is whenever another creature dies, and the Bloodwitch triggers out of itself. So I think you get 1 more damage if you sacrifice like this. But we need to go... Man, we need to go hard. We miss a little bit of time. So I think the best play is to go Freebooter. And we need to draw a lot. By a lot I mean 2 different cards. Nope. Nope. It's something else. I mean this will do. This will actually do. Okay, so I think I know. So we go for Phantom Train. If they cannot close the game on the next turn, I believe we win. Because we have exactly 6 mana, so we can tutor, double Beckoner, and infinite sac. But man, we don't have Bloodwitch now. They always answer one of the pieces that we need, but I think we're on a great track here. We're this close to closing it. Or we can just try to win. Like, actually win. That's an interesting idea. I think we go Bloodwitch, man. But first we can go with this guy. Because that activates the Phantom Train and potentially wins the game on this turn. And we survive, of course. Which is a little bit scary. You know what? We're so low on cards. But it doesn't really matter. They will mill everything or nothing. Let's go. We play the land. We need them. I think we've got this. So now we will go for the Bloodwitch. Because this will deal more damage. We don't have Bloodwitch! A single... That's awkward. That is awkward. This deals more damage, but I'm not sure if we want to go for it. Oh man, that's a problem. I think we just go for the case then. It's an extra creature, so this will pump the Phantom Train if we need to. And we can always double tutor on the next turn. Should be good enough. Nope. Didn't want to double click, but man, it's intense. I want to hit them hard on this turn. It's kinda unfortunate that the Bloodwitch is not in the deck. My play assumed that we will use the Bloodwitch. Alright, so here's the removal probably. But hopefully that means they cannot... Okay. They're going for 4. That's it. Are you a rogue? I mean Vehicle Spirit. Not close enough, so this will most likely die. And the second card, they are trying to fish for a Monument. Oh man, in 7 cards there is good chance they will hit both of them. But if they whiff on removal, they are dead right now. Let's see it. They have 3 mana, they can make 1 spell, and it seems that this is a removal. Unfortunate and strategic betrayal. Alright, but do we want to go for another? Yes. I know it hurts, but it actually cracks both of the cases because we have a suspected skeleton. So sacrificing this guy will give us 2 extra cards on the next turn. I'm not sure what is left, but we'll find 2 best of those cards. Oh, and they have still 1 more card from Consult. Strategic Betrayal. Okay, I can live with this. That also means Monument doesn't win anymore. Okay, that's good. Let's go with this. I think we can do it, man, but I have no idea what we have in the deck right now. Okay, they have something. So this has to be an instant. Okay, what can we get? Not even funeral rooms? Oh man, this is awkward. Oh, this is kinda bad. I think we need something that deals a lot of damage. So we go this and try to force removal. We can play the Beckoner on the next turn as the, last resort. Right now we are threatening lethal. If one dies, we can use this guy to pump, and then we can sacrifice and get second for second. Oh no, that's like the worst last card for us we could see. Because this is a tutor for 2 perfect cards, and then they draw the third one. And suddenly, they have a lot of answers. They will take Rapture if they can. Rapture and Monument is what they're looking for. Let's see if they're good at magic. Monument, but only Monument, okay. If they didn't hit Rapture, that's not enough. This is incredibly close, bro. Nope. That doesn't work how you feel at this. They forgot they exiled everything. Okay, so that is actually pretty decent. Okay, we cannot mess it up. This could be lethal, but it might not be still. We need to find the card, right? With this, Exhale doesn't hit. Okay, okay. They have nothing! They have nothing! We won! Told you, they exiled the graveyard, so now the monument is not lethal anymore. But they wanted removal. So I hope it was fun to see a combo that you probably never seen before, and I literally never seen on ladder anyone using it. So that was kinda fun, and I have some things to say about the deck. But first, our absolute legend for today is none other than Seth and my friend. I don't think you got some combo decks before, so this is Mono Black for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and really thank you for supporting the channel. It is extremely appreciated. And yeah, you got one of the wildest decks that we have showcased in probably the whole Spider-Man. So hopefully it was fun. And about the deck, like the Beckoner is the key to this whole combo, and it's common, so it's kind of funny. Phantom Train is a card that is a little bit forgotten, but it's actually very strong in the right deck because it's 0 mana sacrifice effect at instant speed that also is an artifact, so very hard to remove. And that's why we play them, because Zealot kinda does the same thing but cheaper, but this can be removed. Train is very hard to get removed, and most of the players won't know what you are using it for. They will just think it's just additional creature, so it hits face. So when they realize the combo, it's too late. For the same reason we play Funeral Room, Sephiroth is basically a better version of Funeral Room, right? Because you get the same effect, but also a 3/3 to defend you. You have seen that it really helps to, buy more time, basically. However, this is a creature, it might get removed, so it's handy to sometimes just sneak this Funeral Room, make sure that the combo stays until you can set up the rest, and yeah, you need at least some creatures to survive, but I think the combo is just perfectly made for like Sephiroth sacrifice decks, because not only they can win like this normally, but also like, you naturally get those effects with, draining life with Bloodwitch, Sephiroth, so at least one of them usually survives, and then you can keep going. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this a little bit more creative combo that you probably never seen before. If you did, make sure to tell me in the comments, I would love to know, and subscribe and like the video if you want to help. YouTube is getting kinda rough, to be honest, lately, so your support really matters. And talking about support, thank you to all the patrons that went extra mile to help making those videos. It makes a huge difference, so thank you guys for it. I hope you're having fun. We're trying to keep it interesting, and soon we'll have new set, so man, this will get wild. So thank you guys for watching as always, and see you tomorrow.